Today I'm sharing 5 ways to make budgeting easier. I have been budgeting for 8-9 years now, and it's tough. In the beginning, it's hard. It's hard to stick to. It's hard to stay motivated. It's hard when you're just not making the progress you want or tracking your spending. It's cumbersome. It's hard. And so today we're going to talk about some ways that you can make it easier and more manageable. Now, I do have some budget templates that I've used personally and that I've created for you guys. I have 3 different versions of it. So I have a monthly budget, which is the one that I've used. I have it in Excel and Google Sheets. And that is just your typical standard monthly budget. It's easy. All the formulas are pre-populated. You just plug in all your information and it's all ready, easy to go, super easy. The next one is an irregular budget. So if you work on commission, if you make a different amount every single month and you're like, I can't budget, I don't have a set amount that I make every month, it's different. I have a special budget for you for an irregular income month. There's also a video that goes with it as well that I'll have linked for you in the description. And then also a budget by paycheck. So if you prefer the budget by paycheck method where you have one paycheck and you pay half of your bills with it in this one, and then you have another paycheck and you pay your bills with it in this one, I have a spreadsheet for you as well. So I'll have all of them linked for you down below in the description. But having a budget is really important, and obviously that's the foundation for keeping to a budget is you need a budget, right? So the first tip that I have is to track your spending. Now, tracking all of your spending, every single transaction, it sounds overwhelming, but honestly, it's not. Honestly, it takes a couple minutes. I recommend it tracking your spending every 2 or 3 days at the most once a week. But if you're tracking your spending every 2 or 3 days, it makes it so it only takes 5-10 minutes. It's not long. And you can really just bang it out, log into your accounts, look at your credit card statements, look at your debit card statements, whatever it is, and log them and you're good to go. What this does is a couple things. One, it makes it so that you can keep track throughout the month and you can say, hey, okay, we're overspending on eating out. We need to eat from home a couple extra days, or we're overspending on groceries and we have $500 for a grocery budget for the family. We've already spent $400 and it's already halfway through. We got to eat from the pantry. We got to really cut back, eat simple scratch meals and not overspend. If you wait to the end of the month, it's going to take you forever. You're probably not going to want to do it. It's going to take you an hour. You're going to hate it. You're going to be cursing my name. We don't want that. And if you overspend on a category, it's too late. And you're like, oh, well, we'll do better next month. Next month comes, same thing. Next month comes, same thing. So if you're tracking your spending throughout the month, it is going to make it so that you can be aware of where you're at in a built-in accountability partner. When you're tracking your spending, that's another thing, is built-in accountability. You have to log that purchase and you're like, dang, there's a lot of gas station snacks here. We're stopping at Wawa a lot. We're stopping at 7-Eleven all the time to get some drinks and chips when we could be adding that to our grocery budget. If we want to have those snacks for the road while we're running errands or while doing whatever, then we can add to the grocery budget, throw in some Ziploc or whatever, Tupperware, and bring it with us rather than stopping at the gas station. So when you're logging your purchases and you're adding 7-Eleven, Wawa, Cumberland Farms, over and over and over again, or Chick-fil-A, Starbucks, whatever it is, then you can be like, okay, I don't like logging this. This is where a lot of my overspending is. And you can visually see and visually call yourself out and be like, okay, that's where I'm overspending. Next is to give yourself grace and give yourself 3 to 6 months to get used to budgeting. 3 to 6 months to get in the flow, to get your spending under control, to get in the habit of tracking. So many times I work with coaching clients and I help them with their budget. And after their first month, they're like, Kelly, I went way over budget. I'm in the red by like $1,000 and it's okay. I've been there. When I first started budgeting for myself, it took me about 6 months to start being within my budget and not overspending and not blowing through my savings account. So it's going to take time. It's a new thing. Think about when you're first tracking calories, you're probably way overeating and it's going to take time to get within your calorie restraints, to get within your 1,500 calories a day or 2,000 calories a day or whatever it is, where before you're eating 4,000, you're like, no wonder I'm packing on the pounds. The same with budgeting. You're probably overspending. So it's going to take 3 to 6 months to get a system in place to get used to tracking your spending and being more in control of it. So give yourself grace, give yourself time. Don't throw in the towel after the first month or the first week if you're not getting all the progress that you want. I also am opening up 10 budget coaching spots. So if you do want to work with me one-on-one, I do offer budget coaching with accountability and Zoom calls, and I will help you set goals and help reach your goals, and it's super fun. So I love doing it. I love working with you guys. It's so much fun. But I'll have it linked for you guys if you do want to sign up for some budget coaching, and it'll help you get motivated. Trust me. I'm nice, but I'm firm, and I'll keep you accountable. That's for sure. Next is remember every month is different, and every month is not just rinse and repeat, create the same exact budget and nothing's going to change. There's things that you have to tweak from month to month, maybe different holidays, maybe different events, maybe different goals that you have, or you are able to say, okay, this grocery budget did not work. We are going over budget every single month. We need to tweak this and we need to up our grocery budget. Or Thanksgiving's coming. We need to add an extra $100 this month for groceries because of Thanksgiving, because we're hosting people. Or we have guests in town. We need to put in some extra money in the budget to buy new bedding for them, or whatever it may be, or to buy some toiletries for them. And having room in the budget to flex and flow depending on the situation, depending on the month. Maybe you have a road trip, you have to add more gas money. So look at every month individually. Look at every month and say, okay, this is what's going on this month. This is what worked last month. This is what didn't work last month. What can we implement this month to make it work better? So knowing that every month is different, every month is flexible, every month is something that you can tweak individually is really important to be successful with budgeting. Next is to set up next month's budget before the month is over. So often we forget to finalize our budget, or we're like, oh yeah, it's okay. It's okay. We'll do it next week. And you don't finalize the budget. That's really going to hinder you from hitting your goals. When you're finalizing your budget at the end of the month, any leftover money, you need to transfer that to your goals. If you have $26 left over, you need to transfer that to a debt payment. You need to transfer that to savings. You need to transfer that to an investing account and do something with that money. Not just let it sit in your checking account, then it's going to get spent. So finalizing your budget and putting any leftover money, whether it's big or small, put it towards something. There's times where I would make student loan payments when I was paying off my student loans for like $1.57 because it was left over. And that $1.57 added up, because one month it was $1.57, another month it was $363, another month it was $862, and it was different every single month, but those little amounts added up big and really made a difference because it's going straight to your principal and not your interest. So that's a great way that you can pay down the principal on your debt. It's so huge, such a game changer. Then with finalizing your budget and making next month's budget before the month is over, that's going to help take the, oh, I'll do it next week, or, oh, I can't log my purchase because the budget's not set up yet. If you're setting up your budget before the month is over, when the next month comes, it's already ready to go. It's already there for you, and you can say, okay, now we can log this purchase. It's December 1st, it's March 1st, or whatever month it is, and it's ready to go, and not, oh, it's not ready yet. I'll just do it next week. It's fine. I'll do it next week. And then the next thing you know, the month's over, and crap, I didn't budget at all. So set yourself up for success. Take some prior planning and do that so that you have a successful month. Let's keep the conversation going. If you want to know side hustles that you can do from home to make some extra money, check out this video here. And if you want to know how to budget with an irregular income, how to do it, what are the tips, the tricks, the mistakes that people make, check out this video here. No.